Guys, welcome back. Let's talk about this video. I went trout fishing. I don't trout fish very often. I read an article about a month ago in the Tennessee Wildlife magazine about the big burly brown trouts in Boone Lake. So that got me excited. I was like, I had no idea trout were that big in Tennessee. But Boone Lake is like 3 hours north of me. That's a big trip for me. That's an overnight stay this time of year. So I got to talking with some friends and they told me about Norris Dam tailwaters has really big trout. Like the state records caught there. They're just known for those big trout. So I went using my go-to baits, which is the big night crawlers. I got nothing. And then I switched to my trusty rooster tails. I got nothing. So I talked to a local gentleman there who was walking, and he said, use jerk baits. And I was like, that's for bass. Trout don't eat jerk baits. So I kept using what I was using, and I kept getting skunked. And a little while later, another gentleman was watching me fish, so I decided to strike up a conversation with him. Turned out to be the very best thing that I did all day. So he was a local fisherman, a longtime trout fisherman in that area, and he gave me a lot of tips, and one of those being throw a jerkbait. So I did. Within 20 minutes, I caught my first fish. Wow, huge trout. I go a little nuts. I am overly excited. It's a bit cringy, but I drove 2 hours for this fish. I've done fish for 2 hours getting skunked, so I'm overly excited. So the big mistake that I made throughout this whole video is I call these trout that I catch brown trout. They are not. They are spawning big rainbows. The only trout I've ever caught were these little stalked rainbows. They look nothing like these fish. These things are big. They're dark. I assume they're browns. They're not. But you know what? I'm not a professional. I'm something new. I learned now that those were rainbows. How I work this jerkbait is I was very aggressively burning this bait back in, which is not the normal way that I fish for bass with it. But it worked. The water, they was running like 2 generators. So if you didn't work it back really, really fast, your lure would just be ended up on the side of the bank and getting hung up on everything. So you had to really burn it back. And I think that also helped with some catches because they're in their spawning behavior right now. They're more aggressive. So, you know, it worked. I would love to see some catches of you guys. If you would like to share some pictures of some latest catches or your favorite catch, you know, email me and I will share them on my next video. My Gmail is ngfishin1@gmail.com, or you can find it also on my YouTube page. I'd love to see the pictures. If you don't mind sharing, send them my way. Anyway, guys, without further ado, let's go fishing. Yes! Look at that. Alright, so I'm going to start out with a rooster tail. This is a whole new body of water, the Clinch River. So, it's supposed to be where some brown trout spawn, from what I've heard, at the base of this creek. We'll see. First cast in, I'm going to throw around a rooster tail, and then we're going to switch it out and throw some other baits in. I've got some night crawlers as well. We're going to try it all. Walking down, trying different spots out. Water is rolling, the wind is rolling, so. This is pretty much what I'm using. It's like a Rapala jerkbait right here. I'm trying to get way out there on that other side. From what I hear, that other side's real good for trout. And I hear this is real good for trout, so I am just throwing wherever. Working this jerkbait pretty dang hard. Got one. Oh, hell yeah. Yes. Come on, baby. Come on. Holy smokes. First brown trout. Look!
Holy man. Now out.
He is gorgeous. Okay. There he goes.
Baby, how you want to feel when your heart's beating through your chest. Sort of my gentle neck, yeah. Show me how you like it best. I'm here for you to play. Let me be yours.
They're not the hardest biting fish for their size. No, not really. That surprised me. They're definitely not. I mean, catfish and bass fight harder than these browns do, but they're fun to catch. So, and I came here to catch brown trout, and there we go. I caught 2. Oh, the other one's a rainbow. Okay. Well, I don't know. That second one, yeah, the second one could have been a rainbow. That guy that was here talking to us said it was a rainbow, so not sure. Tell you what, this constant jerking wears your arm out. We're gonna jerk it until our arm falls off, guys. I made it funny. My arm is getting tired though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch hands and reel with my left hand. I'm about to do that because my left arm is kind of burning. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Woo! Number 2. Yes! Number 2. Alright. There you go. Yay! They almost look like an eel from their heads. He's tired. He's looking for a place to hide. I'm gonna try down here just a little bit because most of those trout were caught kind of in this area. Switched my rod around because when I normally fish, it was killing my arm. So kind of handicapped, I feel, fishing this way. Feels weird. Probably looks weird. This is one of those low head dams. It's pretty scary looking. Look at that. Dangerous waters. Wow. This is where we're at. It says Norris Tailwater Trout Fishery, 13 miles of the Clinch River between the Norris Dam and public access at Highway 61 Bridge in Clinton, suitable for wade fishing and fishing by boat. Listed in Trout Unlimited's Guide to America's 100 Best Trout Streams. The state record for brown trout, 28 pounds and 12 ounces, was caught in the Clinch River below the dam. So there we go. So this is showing the Norris Tailwater Trout Fishery. It's got rainbow trout, brown trout, and brook trout. There is the Norris Dam Visitor Center. Definitely looks like 60s architecture to me. And it overlooks what you can see of the dam from here. Very cool. It is closed right now, unfortunately. Well guys, that was an awesome fishing trip. I was here to catch brown trout and I caught 2. I've never fished here before. Definitely want to come back here. This place is pretty dang awesome. Just wish it wasn't 2 hours south of my house. I really tried hard to get that 3rd trout. I mean, I've been busting it for the last 2 hours trying to get one more. It didn't happen, unfortunately. So anyway, thanks for coming along guys, and I'll catch you on the next fishing adventure. Bye.